Crypto isn't giving us what we want. Everyone is struggling right now to understand what is going on in the market. Guys, 1 minute, let me arrange my mic. Oh, my mic is went off. But everyone is. Let me fix this mic. Okay, the mic is okay now. Yeah, everyone is wondering what is going on actually. Like, guys, I'm wondering, like, what is going on in the market? Trust me. Bitcoin, altcoins, I don't know what is going on. Trust me, I don't know. But I have a theory. I think maybe we are seeing some sort of high level market manipulation. I think the market makers are doing something here. Or let's say the whales. Because during the weekend, yesterday precisely, we saw how the market was dipping, like Bitcoin went right down to $80,000. And this kept me thinking, like, what could be the cause of this? Why is the market dumping? And even though I've mentioned that the market makers are manipulating the market, at the same time, I need to be realistic. Look at the chart. What is going on in the chart? Look at key structures. What is TA saying? Let's ignore a little bit about what the market is saying to us in terms of the fundamentals that Trump has signed this order or this or that. Crypto is not only for the United States. Crypto is for everyone, the whole world. That means Trump signing the crypto Bitcoin reserve, blah blah blah, won't change the setup of the market makers. They are instead going to use that as an opportunity to drive more momentum to the market based on the direction that they want to take the market to. So in today's video, basically what I want us to look at is simple. I want us to take a look at why it is risky to buy crypto at this point in time. We're going to look at market trends that you can't ignore. I mean, there are trends that you cannot ignore. I'm talking about TA. My analysis on today's video will focus on TA stricto. We have heard the fundamentals. They are good. Okay? Trust me, they are good. But now let's listen to the TA and focus on what the TA is saying to us. And lastly, we are going to discuss what you need to do, like how you can protect yourself right now. We need a plan to move forward. And this plan we're going to discuss here on today's video. If you're watching me for the first time, of course, I should tell you who I am and what I do. You are watching the Beton's Crypto. Yeah, I create content to help you understand what goes on in the market. I talk about market structure, support and resistance. I share when I'm buying, what I'm buying, and when I'm taking out profit. I do all of this on the chat. I'm more of education or information, if you want to put it that way. I'm not a financial advisor. So if, say, you are looking for someone to give you advice, you are talking to the wrong person because I don't have any advice to give you. But what I can give you is simple. I can give you exactly what you need to hear to take you to the next level. By the way, if say you haven't yet subscribed to this platform, make sure you do subscribe right now. Go below this video, just subscribe. And if you want to be part of my VIP community, also welcome. There, I share exactly what I'm buying, when I'm buying it, and when I take out profit. Recently, I haven't been sharing stuff there because let's face it, there's nothing to share in terms of buying, right? Now I'm looking at strategy to exit the market or to cash out some profit. So I'm going to be sharing more with my VIP community on how we can double down or reduce some of the losses that we have made. Then try to see how we can balance our portfolio to take the ride to the next upside. So if you're not joining that, then the links are found below this video. Okay, but also I have my free Telegram community. You can join as well. Now let's dive into the juicy part of today's show. Okay, I want to show you guys a couple of charts to explain why you shouldn't be buying crypto right now or like any coin. Don't add anything to your coins at this point in time. If you have been holding, keep holding the ones you're holding. If you have some money, don't buy now. I'm going to show you guys when when you're going to be buying or where or what you need to see exactly before you're going to start buying any coin out there. So this is crypto bubbles. Of course, as usual, you can see the coins in green are the ones that have done well against Bitcoin for the past week. So even though the market is dipping, there's some coins here that are doing well. Guys, I have to answer this call. I'm getting a call here. I have to answer the call. Is urgent call. Um, it's urgent call. I have to answer the call. Um, 1 moment, guys. I'm gonna have to answer the call right now. I'm sorry. I have to answer this call right now. Yeah, hello. Yeah, I'll do that one. I'll do that one. I'll do that one after. Right now, are they live with my program? So I'll do that one after my live. Okay. All right. Okay. Right now. All right. Yeah, I had to answer that call. They want to do some transactions, so I have to respond because they need it urgently. They have sent some of it, but yeah, I mean that's an aside. Let's just get into our show. So, yeah, where was I? Yeah, like when you see the coins in green, it means that the ones in green are the ones that have done well against Bitcoin this week. So these are the coins that have strength against Bitcoin. You can go to the top 100, top 200, top 200 to see the ones in green. Like I'm looking at this now on the weekly time frame. So they have been the ones that have been like in strength. Okay, and you want to be in coins that have strength in the market. Now let's get straight away to the chart. But before we go to the chart, I want us to look at this. This is the fear and greed index, and we are sitting at 20%. Before it was 10%. Now we are at extreme fear. Before it was 10%, we went to 27%, and now we are at 20%. So this indicator usually when you see like this around the extreme fear area, it means you should be buying your coins, but we don't have to buy it immediately. We have to look at different confluence to help us understand the right moment to buy. Okay, and looking at to X, I shared this today, and this rate. Hello everyone. I want you all to stay strong during times like this. Don't feel discouraged. In any way, the downtrend movement we are seeing is how money is made here, big time. Double down on coins that have strong market sentiment. What goes up must come down, and what comes down must go up. Market makers play this game repeatedly and working hard to take advantage of this downtrend. This situation involves pure market manipulation. Additionally, key market indicators such as the fear and greed index and dominance indicate signs of a parabolic recovery soon. That's why you need to remain strong during times like this. I share this. I think that was at around 8:22 a.m. and after that, we saw how the market started recovering somehow. So you have to be part of my X. If you haven't yet, follow me on X, just go and follow me on X. Now, this is the first chart I want us to look at, right? And we have to start first. Let's begin with Bitcoin on the daily time frame. We need to see the bigger picture here. Now, this was the first structure that we break to the downside. This structure, and we have now another structure here, and this is in confluence to what we have here. This zone here. So if Bitcoin is going to lose this zone, right, then the next zone is going to be around this 72 or $70,000, and because we are already here, right, holding around holding around the better moving average, I think there's high chances that we might keep going down. Why? I'm going to show you guys more on different chart, but let's look at this on the 4 hours time frame. I want to also establish some stuff here on the 4 hours time frame to help us know or understand where we are. Now, looking at market structure, we are within this zone here on this 4 hours time frame. So for us to say Bitcoin, you are back in a cool trend, you need to stay above at least, guys, for now, Bitcoin should stay above $84,000. At least for now. Okay? For now. For us to be at least a little bit safe, like to say, okay, maybe from 84,000, they can go and hit $88,000, or maybe go and hit $90,000, right? But for now, we are in a deep shit. We are in a deep. We can keep going down right to this 78, $78,000, and even right down to, as I mentioned, $70,000. So we've already come here around 78, and if say we are gonna come back there, right? What do you think will happen? Of course, we're gonna keep going down, and this is gonna bleed more altcoins out there. Now, let's get back to the weekly time frame and see what's going on here on this time frame. I want us to pay attention on this time frame a little bit to see what the market makers are doing on this time frame. Okay, now you can see clearly here that price haven't yet hit. Let me take off this quickly so I can have a clean chart. We have not kissed this moving average here. We are still yet to kiss this moving average. Price haven't yet come down here around this 50-day moving average. You can see usually price is gonna bounce from there when price trade above that moving average. Like here, you see price left this moving average, it came back here and bounced from there. It went and make higher highs. So right now we haven't seen price bounce or kiss this moving average, and this is around on the price $76,000 or $76,500, give or take. Let's say it that way. And there's also high possibility that we can break a little bit downward. Like what happened here. You can see we saw this topping hold on candle here. We can still see something like that quickly to recover this vector here. Remember, I told you guys long time ago, like this, like at times when I look at my TA, I'm like, oh boy, the beton, you at times you see things, and it comes to pass because I focus my attention mostly on liquidity. I look at where this liquidity, and when we were here rejecting this zone, I was saying to myself that, okay, if we have more liquidity here, it means that if we're going to lose this zone, we're going to come straight to grab at least this one, before we go to the next one. And now we are here. If we lose this one, then we're going to go to grab this other one here, this liquidity here around this vector candle. At least we can recover at least half of it. Right, so if we're gonna recover half of it, we are looking at around 73 or $72,000. I mentioned again, everything is pointing down towards that 70,000 price point. Okay, and this is going to take most altcoins to the downside as well. Now, look at this. Let's say if Bitcoin is going to do something like this. Let's bring this. Let me just analyze this a little bit. Yeah. So if we're going to leave this zone from there back towards that area, we're looking at around 14% again downward. So be ready. If Bitcoin is going to do 14% dip, what will your altcoin do? Just ask yourself a question. If your altcoin is now at where it is right now, can you take more 30% dip? That's why today I'm going to be sharing with you guys ways in which we can avoid that. We have to be ready to strategize so that we don't lose so much in the market. Okay, now let's look at this other chart. Guys, I have multiple charts here. I want us to look at, and there's a reason why I want us to look at all of this chart. And this one we're gonna focus on the 1 hour time frame here for Bitcoin, and I want us to look at the volume here. The volume here. Look at when it started gradually, and it was dumping. And look at this volume here. Now we are not seeing huge volume in the market on this time frame. Why? I don't know. Maybe because the trend, the upward trend is let me say reducing. Because we are not seeing volume to push price to the upside. It means that the market makers, they want to keep maybe reverse price back to go and target those key areas. But of course, we're going to look at indicators like the Trendillo to see, okay, we haven't yet crossed this 0.0 line, meaning we can still go down here. And even if we cross it, if we don't cross it with momentum, then we can still keep going downward. So we need to see price cross with momentum. But again, Bitcoin need to do something before we see some altcoins recover greatly. Of course, I'm seeing some altcoins like Baby Dogecoin doing so well today, and other altcoins are doing so well today. But they were dumping really bad. OD also, is doing well, but OD was dumping too. OD has gone back to at least $9. I was trading OD, so like this is really good to see that some of these altcoins are recovering really hard, based on what has happened. But it doesn't mean that they have they are out of danger. They are still out of danger because this recovery hasn't gone and make higher highs. It's ending here, and from there we're gonna see some sort of pullback. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep looking at these coins so we don't fall like be a victim. Yeah, don't fall for the trap. They're not dump it on us. So let's get back to Bitcoin on this. We're gonna see Bitcoin at least recover half of this zone. So I'm looking at Bitcoin to go above. Let me just say, give or take $85,000. I'm gonna show you guys on the chart why I think so. We're gonna go. Let's say the highest should be about 87 or 88. Yeah, and from there, we can look at what the market maker is gonna do. To either they want to push price more downward or maybe price is gonna hold at key levels, right? And there's this chart here that I want to show you also. This is one of the top chart that I have here, and the reason why I want you guys to see this chart is because of a couple of reasons. I'm going to share with you guys why I think so. Like if we go to the weekly time frame, this is based on this volume profile. You're gonna see that on this weekly time frame, based on what I'm showing you guys here, we can go right down to like look at where the value area low is. It's around this $65,000. So there's high chances that we can come right down here around this 70, 68. Like guys, there's high chances that we can dump from here towards this value area low. That's possible. That's why I'm warning you guys that if you want to buy anything, not now, wait. I'm going to show you guys at the end of this video what you need to do, what you need to see before you buy any coin out there, right? So this is one thing I want you to see, and this one also I want you to see this chart. This is one of the most important chart that I have. Now, what this chart signifies, whenever you see this yellow line above all of this, like the yellow line, like this structure, like this, like what you're seeing here, it means we are in a bull market for Bitcoin. And if you see price moving below, it means we are in a bear market. Like for example, you can see during the previous bull market, you saw price was above, bear market price was below. This bull market, you see how price is above, and now we are seeing how price is coming towards these key levels here. And this white moving average here is exactly around this $75,000 price point. And you can see in the past, price always retraces back to that to this white moving average and bounce from there. So right now, I cannot say that we are out of danger. We can still go right down here based on previous price action. And if price bounce here one, two times, that's when you are buying this coin. Of course, any coin, not this coin. Like this is just the Bitcoin chart. But you can see what I'm trying to say here. After Bitcoin made this move here, and it wasn't able to go and make higher highs, you can see how Bitcoin came here, it bounced from here. It's exactly like from something like this. It bounced and it came here, it bounced. Yeah, we saw how this it came here, it bounced as well, and it has come back there. So this should take price back towards this key area. Yeah, and if we look at this on the daily time frame, we're going to see more what I'm trying to say here. You can see clearly that we are already in this zone. We can come right down here or maybe wait for this moving average to make its way to the upside, but we are at this zone here, that I think price is going to get there somehow. Now there's something I want you guys to pay attention to right now. I think, like, I strongly believe this is the top of this circle. We're not going to see anything big, or let's say the next all-time high. Maybe if we're going to see the next all-time high, it's going to take us to 115 or 120 k. Okay, I think that's going to be the highest. But now, how did I come about this? You see, look at this previous move here. From here, you see, from here to there, and I took the same line. I drew it here. You can see exactly the same there. Okay, so you cannot make this up. That's why I think this should be the bounce. Like if we see price from get to this zone, we should expect price to reverse from there. At least it should be with huge pressure, buy pressure or volume. Okay, so if we don't see huge volume when price gets here, then maybe we can see price even keep going downward. But this should be the zone that price is gonna play around at least to an extent. We haven't seen price go and make go and attempt the next all-time high. For example, this is how price move. When price breaks structure, you know, price always come down and find some sort of support, then go and attempt the next high. And if price fail to attempt the next high, then price is gonna do something like this, move a little bit like that, like that, like that, then keep going downwards. Okay, so expect something like this to happen with 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 Bitcoin. Now, this is the good news. Okay, the good news is we have this chart here, and this is the this USDT chart. Okay, now for us to be safe or to say we are safe, we don't want to see USDT dominance break this zone. This is a key area here, guys. We don't want to see dominance break this zone where we are right now. Let me refresh just a little bit so you can see exactly what I'm saying. So this is a critical now it's a resistance. Well, before it was support. When price was above it, it was support. Now it is resistance. You can see we have attempted the zone one, two, and this is the third time. Now, I want to expect price to at least recover half of this candle. So give or take, if we have to take half, like mark half of this candle, let's see where we should expect dominance to reject from this upward move. So this is where we should expect the price to reverse from. Okay, and if we look at the previous price action, you can see that this is in correspondence to what happened here in the past. So there's high chances that if we see dominance get back here, you want to sell your altcoins. You want to sell your altcoins. So for now, wait a little bit, look at this chart, dominance chart, get there and mark this zone. This is around 5% or 5.08%. The moment you see dominance there at that percentage, then you are selling your altcoins, or at least you are selling half of your altcoins. But if, say, you see dominance, okay, get here and reverse, then you are going to start looking at opportunity to actually buy again here, right? So if you see dominance come here, reject and get there, you buy again there, and and if, say, you see dominance come back here or a little bit like break above there, you are selling again, right? Like if it breaks above here, come back here, you are selling again, then maybe you buy your altcoins when you see dominance go to this upside. You can see where we have seen rejection multiple times. That's a zone you're going to expect to buy when you see dominance there. So if you see dominance get to this zone, like if we break structure here and we go straight here, this is when you're going to start buying your altcoins. Okay, don't buy when you see dominance reverse here. Don't buy here. Don't buy when you see it break above. No, buy when you see it retrace back to key levels. For example, if you see dominance do something like this, if it break above here, you don't buy. You buy when it comes back there. Why are you buying? Because this area before it was acting as resistance, and when it goes above, it's going to act as support. Okay, and this is what you should be doing or looking at before you buy any altcoin out there. Now, let's look at this on the Bitcoin chart. I want to show you guys the same thing on the Bitcoin chart. There are key levels that you need to pay attention to. Now, look at this huge wick here. Mark this week, like let's take half of this week and mark the zone where we should expect Bitcoin to recover to, like to reverse to. So this is the midpoint that I think Bitcoin is going to reverse to. And we are looking at around, let's say, give or take, it can go right up to $87,000. So this should be the zone where we expect Bitcoin to reject from. But if Bitcoin break above this zone, right, and keep holding above this zone, above this $87,000, then there's high chances that we can go and stay above, let's say, $92,000. But for now, we are in deep shit. We can still come right down here, as I mentioned, and I think this pullback is going to take us back there somehow. I want to confirm with you guys on this chart. Let me just show you guys quickly. Let's look at this on this chart. So you can see I have this 5 day moving average here, and it's around this point, this price point. At least whenever you see a downward trend like this, price is going to attempt to at least kiss that moving average, this the 5 day moving average. So this movement down, this downward trend, should recover at least towards where this 5 day moving average is. Okay, so whenever you see it kiss that moving average, then you want to get out from your altcoins. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. But at the same time, we haven't yet bounced from this moving average here. It's around $76,000. So we can still bounce from it, then go a little bit downward to 70K. Okay, now looking at liquidity, I think we have liquidity here on the this is Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. So this is the BETONG liquidity map. Or yeah, if you want to get this, is free of charge. Free of charge. Just go to the indicator tab. You search for the BETONG. Just search for the BETONG. You're gonna see the BETONG enhanced liquidity zone. Get this one. When you get it, don't do anything. You're gonna appear like this. Now the reddish zone, the deep red zone, are the zone that have more liquidity. The light red zone are the zone that doesn't have more liquidity. That's why you see price is gonna get to around this $86,000, and it is. Oh, I'm unable to speak, and it is in correspondence to what I mentioned in the previous video, or sorry, in the previous analysis. Now I'm a little bit. Let me take a deep breath. Yeah. So this, where we have this liquidity here, is in confluence to what I just showed you guys in my previous analysis. We can see Bitcoin go right there to grab this liquidity here around this $86,500. And if say we see it break above, we are going straight to around that $87,000 or $88,000, and from there we can now reverse back towards this key area. So for now, you can still be in your coins, but if you see Bitcoin go to around this $87,000 or around 85, from there you're going to start taking out some profit, because they can just reverse price from that point and keep going downwards. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin, crypto. If say you want to be safe, then you have to be safe. But one thing I want you guys to understand again is what goes up comes down, what comes down goes up. But what's going to go up is going to be what is really good. So if you're holding any coin out there, it should be a coin that has good fundamentals, it has good community. And when we're going to see Bitcoin recover, that coin should recover alongside Bitcoin. Like, for example, you can see coins like maybe Dogecoin, also OD and many other coins have recovered tremendously more than Bitcoin. So this should be a sign or a signal to you that if you're buying any coin, it should be a coin that move alongside Bitcoin or move after Bitcoin has moved. So that's what I can say to you right now, and I want to wish you all the best. All right, and yeah, guys, if say you love the content, subscribe, like, share. Comment below what you think about price action. Do you think we're gonna keep going downwards, or maybe from here we're gonna see a parabolic movement to the upside? So give us more gains as we expect. All right. If you haven't yet joined my Telegram group, the links are found below this video. Go and do so. I'm already tired. You can see I'm speaking the way I should be speaking, but it's okay. And see you guys the next time, like tomorrow, same time. If I'm feeling okay, I'm gonna be live to talk about the price action, or maybe talk about other meme coins that we talk about on this channel, or maybe something else. Okay, guys, see you the next one. Bye bye. Ciao.
Rumors fly when he walks down the street. To BETONG crypto, everyone's beat. Charts and graphs in his golden mind. Fortune's made, he's one of a kind. Eyes on the prize in the digital dust. He never wavers in whom to trust. From Bitcoin booms to Ethereum high, he trades the stars in the blockchain sky. Debate on crypto, king of the trade. In the world of coins, his fortune's made. With a click and a beat, he's ahead of the game. Whispers of his legend long speak his name. Wallet fat with gains never shaded. His portfolio perfectly weighted. Whales and minnows all in a line. Track his moves, wish they could align. Every tweet sends markets a spin, but he never lets the fear sink in. Algorithms dance, he's pulling the strings. In the crypto world, he reigns like a king. Debate on crypto, king